Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Matt, and if there's one thing I'm really enjoying lately, it's calling out boycotts on either side of the political spectrum because, like, 9 times out of 10, they are the most like ridiculous, stupid shit one person can imagine. If it's not dump Star Wars, it's boycott Netflix or boycott the Lego Batman movie, all because a person who was a producer on the movie is going to be part of Trump's cabinet. And this, of course, is the leftists, the liberals, the Democrats that are just like crying a foul because someone they don't like works in an industry or worked on a product that they don't like. It's just it's funny to me to see these things unfold because it's horseshoe theory in motion at this point, fellas and ladies and gents and germs and whoever else non-binary identifying cucumbers out there. The point is that boycotts, for the most part, by and large, are dumb as shit. They're just dumb as shit. Look, I get it. You don't like something, perfectly fucking fine, but calling for a boycott over something that's like as asinine as a producer credit is just ridiculous. Calling a boycott over something that a writer said on Twitter is fucking ridiculous. But this is the world we live in, and it can literally affect anything, hence the Lego Batman movie. Which says here, Lego Batman movie soars despite boycott threat over Trump's connection to movie. Right? Yeah, Trump's connection. Again, the one guy, producer of the film, one of the producers on the film. It wasn't just one. This is a movie that's a studio film. It's not just like a little project. Usually a huge thing here. All right, it says here, liberals love planning boycott threats, and rarely do they backfire as much as the movement to shun the Lego Batman movie has. Well, look, this to start off here. Conservatives in Star Wars. All right. Star Wars Rogue One has grossed over $1 billion worldwide in a little over a month, and there are people out there, fucking Cernovich, that have come out there and been like, oh well, didn't make $2 billion. Clearly, dumb Star Wars had an impact. No, it was never anticipated to make $2 billion. It's not an episode in the Star Wars saga. It's a standalone side story. Like, come on, get the fuck over yourself. Okay, but I digress. The objections to the movie have to do with the fact that its executive producer, Steve Mnuchin, is also President Trump's prospective Treasury Secretary. Again, that's just an executive producer in the movie. One of many is going to be the prospective Treasury Secretary. Oh, dear Lord, the world is fucking ending. The New York Daily News columnist Gersh Kuntzman is leading the muted boycott. She wrote last week, if you're upset that he's turning the White House into a cash machine for his cronies, you only have one choice this weekend: boycott the Lego Batman movie. The fact that the Lego Batman movie grossed $55.6 million in its opening weekend indicates the boycott didn't quite work. There was plenty of buyer's remorse on social media. Quite a few left-wing Lego fans evidently didn't do their due diligence. Let's see what happens when the Lego Ninjago movie opens, also co-produced by Mnuchin, opens this fall. And a couple people here saying, like Simone Weichelbaum, watching Batman Lego movie, and who's the executive producer, Trump's secretary, Treasury picked Steve Mnuchin, but still watching the movie, so still gave Warner Brothers money. So boycott didn't really fly there. Alex White here says loved every part of Lego Batman that wasn't Steve Mnuchin's name at the end. So those 5 seconds of the movie, and so it says here to finalize it all, Mnuchin's nomination is set for Senate vote Monday, and it appears he will likely be confirmed. Which, yeah, makes sense. All Trump's picks so far have gone through. Whatever you think about that, fucking Betsy DeVos, god damn it, is just, this is the world we live in. But the truth of the matter is this. Movies like Lego Batman aren't fucking made in a bubble. They're made by a machine. They're made by a series of executive producers that all do different fucking things. Most of the time, just fuck things up, especially when it comes to Warner Brothers and DC products. Look at the Batman v Superman theatrical cut versus the extended cut. You can see what I'm talking about entirely. But at the end of the day, this is still just a kid's movie, and it's a good kid's film. I saw it the other day. I haven't done my review yet, but the thing is, I really, really, really liked it. It was funny. It was just a lot of fun to watch. It was beautiful to behold. It looked better than Lego Movie, and it was good. It was a lot of good in that movie. And I saw Steven's name at the end of it, and I was like, oh yeah, it's that fucking guy. And that's all I said. I'm like, oh, it's that fucking guy. Like, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares, right? Like, who gives a shit? I don't give a fuck. People put this way too much power sometimes on some producers. Some producers are clearly more involved than others. But if you go back to like Tim Burton's being the executive producer of 9 from 2009, that animated movie, a lot of people think that he directed the movie. And he was like, no, all I did is answer some phone calls, make some things work, and that was it. So again, it's like we don't know the level that Steve Mnuchin was in on this whole thing. We don't know any of that. And ultimately, it doesn't matter. The quality, the end result of the quality is good. The product is good. The movie is good. It's making a lot of money, which is good, which means we're going to see more of these things. We're going to see DC taking themselves less seriously when it comes to these products, which is precisely what they need to succeed. But look, the liberals trying to boycott this thing, they don't get that. They don't get that at all. They don't understand that. Very similar to the people like Jack Posobiec, who was trying to dump Star Wars because of something a writer said on Twitter on fucking like election night and shit. Like, who fucking cares? Right? These movies are not a singular made product. If it was like the author of a book or something, and you're like, oh, well, this person clearly is a communist, fascist dictator wannabe motherfucker, then maybe you got a point. But again, this is something that's like it takes a whole group of people here, right? And it's just so poorly thought out, so poorly engineered, so poorly executed that it had no fucking impact. Just like Dumb Star Wars had no impact. And I really wish that both sides, left and right, whatever, anyone who gets truly upset at a piece of media because someone you don't like is attached to it, look, you can exercise your right to not go and see it. Perfectly fine. You have that freedom, and this freedom that we all share in this country and in many countries around the world, and you can exercise it. And I implore you to exercise it. But don't trump up the facts. Don't make shit up. Don't compare it to something it isn't. Don't just say Lego Batman movie is Nazi propaganda because of Steve Mnuchin, blah, 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 blah. It's ridiculous. It makes you sound stupid. It makes you sound ill-educated. It makes you sound ill-informed. And it makes you sound like you're just trying to rattle your saber for the sake of rattling your saber. What I would prefer you guys to do is to, yes, voice your concern, actively not see something, but just do that. And if people ask you why, tell them why. But don't do it in a way that manufactures fake outrage, right? Like, one of the things I caught shit for over the whole Dear White People nonsense was like people didn't agree with me, which is, again, their opinion. But they have to sit there and look at the hyperbolic nature of fucking Baked Alaska's tweet when it's all like, Netflix supports white genocide. Like, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. Like, that is the stupidest goddamn shit. But that is the world we fucking live in right now. And I'm happy to say that Lego Batman movie did $55.6 million, beat out 50 Shades Darker, which I thought was going to kick its ass this weekend because of all them horny ladies out there that want to get, their whatever on by watching that fucking movie. And it's a movie that I unfortunately have to go see tomorrow night. Can't go see John Wick 2. Nope, gotta go see 50 Shades Darker. Fucking Valentine's Day. Anyway, I love my girlfriend, so I'm gonna go see it. But I just want to say, it's like, these kind of boycotts are lame. And ultimately, if you want to boycott something, I can't stop you. I can't deter you from it. It's your money, your life, your choice. You get that ability. But don't misrepresent something because you don't understand it. Or don't misrepresent something in order to add more hyperbole, rhetoric, and bullshit to the situation. Because all you do is make yourself look stupider in the process, and it prevents any kind of rational discussion about why you are offended by something. It prevents it from happening. The people that are mad at Lego Batman for Steve Mnuchin becoming the Treasury Secretary pick are dumb as fuck. The people who are mad at Star Wars for something a writer wrote and whatever, they're dumb as fuck. And that's just the way I'm going to say it on that one. Like, you can do it. I'm still going to think you're an idiot for it, but by all means, go out there and don't spend your money. Lord knows a lot of us out there don't have a lot of money to spend right now anyways. Anyway, my name is Mundane Matt. I'll talk to you guys later. Comments on this should be a lot of fun. Have yourself a great day. And if you haven't already unsubscribed and you're new here, go ahead and subscribe because I post new content all the time. So peace out.